Hey Cancer, welcome to your October 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be a reading here for the last week for the month. It's going to be for October 24th until the 31st. I hope you're doing well. We're just going to go ahead and jump straight in. We're going to be taking a more deeper look at the energy here this week. Obviously, we're going to be doing the tarot, but also we're going to be taking a look at the astrology and seeing how these two things are being woven together at this time here for you. So let's go ahead and get started here. I do want to say, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, of course, it will take you straight to my website. While I'm pulling your cards here, what is the astrology here this week, Austin? What's going on? Well, as we step into the week on the 24th, we're having the third quarter moon here in Leo, before we come into this new moon in Scorpio on November 1st. So we're closing out this lunation cycle. So there is this awareness here that we're stepping into for the week in regards to a newer cycle beginning, or newer things getting ready to begin, or us preparing for newer things. However, there's also still at this time a releasing and a breakdown of things as well that we're doing. So, and with this one being in Leo does deal with being your own confident authority. It deals with self-expression, creativity. And I think really with this third quarter moon here in Leo, this is about just really reclaiming where you've been giving your power away personally and individually, right? And how you can reconnect back to your authentic self. So let's see here. But there's more. We have Mars here in Cancer. That's going to be sextiling Uranus and Taurus. That's also on the same day, the 24th. The 28th, later down the week, we have Mars trine Neptune. We have Venus square Saturn as well that day. On October 30th, we're having Mercury oppose Uranus. And then on the 31st, on Halloween, we're having Mercury trine Neptune. So there is definitely a shakeup of energy. There's just a lot of energy, I feel, just in general this week. A lot of Neptune energy. So when it comes down to intuition, inspiration, and divine guidance, look for these things this week. Connect to these things. They're going to be leading you here. And the best thing you can do at this time is go with the flow, listen to your intuition, reconnect with your spirit, reconnect with the divine here, to get back into the flow of things. There are some things here with Mercury opposed Uranus, right? Some shakeups possibly, or some unexpected things. But I feel with the Mercury trine Neptune energy that we're having, it's like we can easily find the flow again if things do become disruptive, or if things get disruptive. Right? If our plans get disrupted, or whatever it is. Let's see here. We pulled this fifth house card. It says passion here, Cancer. So yeah, that's where the sun is. The sun just came into Scorpio here, right? And that's your fifth house, Cancer. So where this new moon is about to happen for you at the end of the week. And also where Mercury is, right? Where Mercury's in Scorpio, it's in your fifth house. This is the time for you to tap into your creativity, tap into the things that you're passionate about, express yourself, express your creativity. Even when it comes to love and romance, right? Like, connect on deeper levels in regards to love and romance. You pulled this courage card here, and that's that third quarter moon I feel that we're stepping in, this week, right? Leo deals with courage, and I think the energy that we're entering into for the week is reconnecting back. Even the strength card deals with courage, reconnecting back to our inner strength, right? Reconnecting back to our courage here, to let go of anything we need to let go of, right? Or to step into things that we really want to step into. Let's see here. I feel for you, Cancer, with this Eight of Wands being your advice. Spirit is saying here, especially if you have been facing a plateau, or if you've just been stuck at a certain level and you're like, man, I'm wanting to take things, I want to move things forward here. I want to transform things and make them greater. Your advice is to not put a cap on yourself here this week. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is saying to aim higher than what you usually aim, right? Eight of Wands is the card of the height of ambition. So this is allowing yourself to be ambitious here. You did pull this galactic mushroom card. This is the divine matrix. I always look at this card as an increase in conscious awareness. And there's a lot of that energy here this week when it comes to Mars in your sign in Cancer, making its trine to Neptune. Right, and then Mercury that's going to be making a trine to Neptune. So let's go ahead and jump into this reading, and I'll break it all down. And of course, I'm going to weave it all together, and then you'll see the big picture here of what I'm talking about for your energy here this week. I definitely do feel, though, there are some stressful things here that I sense you've been going through. I do see it here in your reading. But really, I see some of these things you could just be fearing the worst case scenarios, but really I feel it's those worst case scenarios not happening. This is more so of you maybe just in your mind thinking and feeling like the worst case scenario is going to happen, but I don't think that's the case. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading here. You pulled the Hermit card here for your overall energy this week. I always say the Hermit represents the desire to learn and grow, and it's also a card of guidance, and it does deal with guides, gurus, teachers, right? And it deals with learning. And I think overall here, especially with Neptune being in your 9th house, Neptune's in Pisces, it's in your 9th house, Cancer, and you have all these aspects to that Neptune, right, in your 9th. Mars being in your 1st, so Mars in your sign, this is dealing with your sense of self, an increase of ambition, and an increase of self and self-determination. And then that trine to Neptune is to go out, explore, right? The 9th house is long journeys, higher levels of education. Also, it's endeavors that pay off, right? Good deeds, good rewards. And I think this is going to be the week too where your knowledge really comes through and shines. So tune into your intuitive wisdom. I think that's the lesson here for you, Cancer, is to tune into your intuitive wisdom, especially when it comes to learning, when it comes to expressing yourself, when it comes to guiding. I'm hearing even when it comes to parenting here for some of you, right? Teaching. The Hermit. You have this powerful, deep, intuitive wisdom that's going to be guiding you here this week. And I'm telling you, it's because of Mercury trining Neptune and Mars trining Neptune. So listen to your intuition. There's a lot here that you just know, Cancer. It's like you may be even wondering, like, where's this knowledge even coming from? Or where's this wisdom even coming from? So you pulled this Hermit card, you pulled the World card here in your current energy at this time. Yeah, and this is the integration of everything that you have learned on your journey so far in life and through your experience. I'm going to get into, the other stuff here, but I'm going in alignment here. And there's a new chapter, I feel, or a new cycle here that's ready for you to begin. I'm almost hearing in a way, Cancer, is like you're ready to there's a process here, it's like you're ready to hatch. And it's not even you being born again, it's just you giving birth to something new, or maybe you going to the next level, or maybe you growing up, or I don't want to say growing up because it's not in a bad way, but it's more so you allowing yourself to go beyond what you have done before and open yourself up to newer experiences here. And that's also Mars and Cancer in your sign, sextile Uranus and Taurus. And Taurus is your 11th house. So when it comes to things in regards to community, groups, being out in the world. Also, the 11th houses deal with things like revenue and like how society benefits you. So my point is that Mars sextile Uranus is a planet that is, represents that spontaneous urge to go beyond what you have done before, right? And to transcend the boundary line, right? To transcend your own limitations. And that's their advice, 8 of Wands, go beyond what you have done before. 7 of Pentacles in the challenge, right, is the plateau. You're looking at your situation, you're looking at your circumstances. Pentacles represent money, your stability, foundation, or just the work that you've been putting into something, right, developing. Now it's like taking things to the next level. Your advice is to transcend things and take it to the next level here. You're a lot more capable with that Hermit being here than you realize, right? You have the wisdom, the skills, the knowledge. You have the Nine of Swords here in the future position. And I think this is more so fears, worries, anxieties. This is what I was picking up on the very beginning. You fearing the worst case scenario, or maybe you fearing stepping outside your comfort zone. And that is that Mercury opposed Uranus energy. That'll be October 30th. Uranus is the planet that does deal with shock, unexpected energies, surges of energy and change. And Mercury opposing it, the mind, the way we're thinking, our thought processes, right, being directly confronted by Uranus. Like Uranus is saying, like, hey, take the leap of faith, but your mind is probably like, I don't know, like I'm kind of stressed out, like I don't know what to do, like I'm not, this means I have to step outside my comfort zone, but I feel Spirit is saying here to go beyond what you have done before. And that's also why the Strength card is here in the position of something that you're unaware of, that you need to be aware of here, is that you're a lot more capable than you think you are, and you also have the inner strength and the tenacity here to endure here, right? To go beyond what you've done before. You're ready for the leap, basically, is what I'm saying. It's like you're ready to go to that next level, or to take things to that next level. And that's also why you pulled this Galactic Mushroom card. This is the Divine Matrix here. So, and you can say that the Divine Matrix is very much connected to Neptune. And I think here too, with Seven of Pentacles being here in your challenge, this is also the Venus square Saturn energy that I pick up. You really, because Venus deals with our values, our resources, money, pleasure, joy, relationships, cooperation. It's in Sagittarius right now, so it's in your 6th house of your day-to-day routine, responsibilities. And there is that square to Saturn. So you learning here and having to reflect here on like your values, how you can improve things, make things better, how you can make your day-to-day reality feel more expansive, how you can overcome obstacles, how you can learn and grow. It's almost in a way, it's like as you really want to transcend things, but it's almost that Venus square Saturn here this week on October 28th. It's with Mars trine Neptune. So there is a way around this. There's this intuitive wisdom that can come through, help guide you to figure things out, to help you reorient and realign here, or align here with something that's more spiritually and emotionally in alignment with you. But I think with that Venus square Saturn, it's like you having to like reflect here and be like, okay, how can I do things different? Or how can I learn, right? Saturn's in your 9th house. There is a big emphasis on like learning, 9th house. Square Venus. There's having to learn about money, relationships, your values, and your beliefs around all these things as well. And could bring up some insecurity, right? 9 of Swords, Venus square Saturn energy with that 7 of Pentacles. But you're a lot more capable. Again, you're better than you think you are, right? 3 of Pentacles here in the outcome. This is a job well done. I feel like something here is coming together for you successfully. I think this is where allow your skills, put your skills to the test here, Cancer. Because you have the Page of Pentacles here in the position of something, what's in the position of where your power lies this week. And the Page of Pentacles is the practical application of skill. So the Hermit's like knowledge and wisdom, but putting it into practical use, right? That's where your power lies this week. You have the Page of Cups here in the position of your hopes. I think you're hoping just for, what I feel like you're just hoping to just recreate things or create things differently. I think you're also really wanting to tap into your creativity here, but it's almost in ways that you're really trying to bring it out. You're trying to express it. You're trying to move with it. Also, too, you may be hoping for help to come your way, or for you to be able to do something here that helps your situation. I feel here with the 3 of Pentacles, this is like the building of things coming together here. Keep working on what you're working on, right? Don't let the limitations stop you here. Let's clarify your reading here, Cancer. Love this read. Clarify the Page of Pentacles here in the position of where your power lies. What is this Page of Pentacles in the position of where your power lies? You have castle alignment. Building your own castle, right? Focusing on your own castle, I feel, is very important as well. Like, you could say that the castle is very symbolic of the Ten of Pentacles, which the Ten of Pentacles represents legacy, long-term stability, wealth, prosperity. Clarify the Hermit for your overall energy. You pull this Sphinx card. It says ancient wisdom. See, y'all just think I be saying shit, huh? Your overall energy this week. Be guided by your own wisdom here. Trust in your wisdom. Use your wisdom. Use your knowledge. Put it to use. Page of Pentacles. Put the practical energy behind it. Apply it. I think you'd be so shocked to your Cancer, like how good you are, or how good you're gonna be, or how good something turns out, or just how things help you here. Clarify the Page of Cups. You pulled this dog loyalty card, and you also pulled this flower bouquet. It says potential here. One thing I feel like you're hoping for is, I think you're almost one thing I feel like you're hoping for is like a breakthrough in creativity. And with that dog card, loyalty, is this flower bouquet potential here. I think you're hoping that you'll have a fruitful endeavor here, or you'll be able to continue on with your endeavors in a fruitful way. Clarify the World card in your current energy. You pulled this Bull card. It says resistance. You pulled two cards. I'm going to pull this last one. It says flag devotion here. Yeah, and the World card talks about literally long-term goals, long-term planning, especially with the Seven of Pentacles here. What was the other card? You could say the Hermit too. And that Castle alignment card is a long-term goals, your journey, long journeys here, and hoping that your journey will be fruitful. I think it will. That's why with this flag card is saying stay devoted, stay in alignment with your goals here. Move through the resistance. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles for your challenge. You pulled this Fish card. It says intuition here. Yeah. And I think, and you pulled two cards again. It says mountain, and it says goals here. So your challenge at this time is trying to intuitively figure out how you can go about accomplishing greater things for yourself, whether it's in regards to money, work, career, projects, or even something personal that you're doing. But you're trying to fill it out and trying to understand. It's interesting because you do have the wisdom, right? So it's like you kind of know how to do things. It's just about doing them. Because the Eight of Wands is Sag, and the Fish intuition is very connected to Pisces, and that's what Neptune is this week, right? And I just told you the astrology, that the Eight of Wands, Mercury and Sag, is the expressing what you know, your knowledge, right? It's also Sag too, so it does deal with aiming for that bigger picture of things. And Pisces is more so, it's the knowledge you know, it's the intuitive wisdom that you have. Now it's just about believing in yourself, Eight of Wands as the advice, believing in what you know. Clarify the Nine of Wands here in the future. You pull this Ice card, it says stagnation, and you pull this Pathway card, it says passage. Now, I think this is the Venus square Saturn, right? It's on the 28th. I think this is where you can feel the stagnation, right? And that's where the stress and the worry is coming from. But you may be frozen just from the fear itself of doing something. And if that's the case, obviously, Spirit's saying here with that Eight of Wands as your advice, go for it, right? Go for what you want. Don't stay stuck in fear. Don't become paralyzed by fear. And I want to say too, if something is delayed here, because Venus square Saturn can bring delays, or if you're feeling like there's a halt, just give it some time. I feel it will naturally, you'll figure it out. The delay will go away, whether that's something externally delaying you or whether that's something internal that you're working out. But I think Spirit's wanting you to move toward the new pathway, move to the new direction here, or toward the direction you're wanting to go. It doesn't have to be something completely new, right? Clarify the Three of Pentacles in the outcome. You pulled this snake energetic movement here. So yes, this is, the life force energy here that you're putting into your work and the things that you're building and is coming together here. So there will be movement after I just said there's stagnation, right? So this is the movement of things happening and right things coming together with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a job well done, putting things together really nicely. If you have your own business, work, and career, this is you doing good work in regards to your work and your career, your business, or with projects here. This is your skills being able to be displayed and being able to shine. Clarify the Eight of Wands as your advice. You pulled this scale card. It says balance here. Yep, and I think what Spirit's wanting you to bring more into balance is start believing in yourself here. And instead of being passive about things, and I'm not saying passive in a bad way, right? It's like, because it's like you know a lot, right? So it's like that could be like the passive quality of like taking in information, wisdom, knowledge, but then it's like using that, like that wisdom and that knowledge, right? That practical application of it, right? The expressive side of it, to help you, you know, whether it's with your ambitions or if it's with your endeavors. It's like relying upon that, and also believing in yourself here. Clarify the Strength card in the position of something you're unaware of. You pulled this Lion card, and it says temperament. Well, these are the tarot symbols, right? This clarifier deck. And the Lion is literally right here in the Strength card. So I feel like, and the temperament represents, you know, mindset, personality, right? A state of being. And I think here that Spirit's wanting you to be confident, to express your will, use your willpower. Because I almost get it's like you're a lot capable than you think you are. You pulled this bravery card. It says oceans. Yeah, and that's also what I was just saying. Bravery. Being brave here. I feel like Spirit's wanting you to be brave. I get this is also like you moving outside your comfort zone. You know, Cancer, you are a sign that does deal with comfort. Mars is in your sign, so you have this increased ambition, assertiveness, self-determination, but there's still, and this is helping you confront uncomfortable situations. It doesn't have to be like anything good, like super bad, right? It can just be like, yeah, I now have the courage and I feel strong enough to do something, you know, I haven't done before. Right, and then there's that sextile to Uranus starting the week on the 24th. This is your opportunity with Uranus here to understand, or not even understand, it's an opportunity for you to take action to transform your situation that's more in alignment with your values, but that's also going to increase the value of your life, right? That could be money, career, work, anything. Yeah, you pull this action card. So see, there goes the clarification again. So, and it's with the courage card. So I think, you know, this really is about, I kind of just feel these are fears, and which I get it, right? We all have them, right? When it comes to certain things. Maybe it's like getting on camera and doing a YouTube video for the first time, right? Like that can be very fucking fearful. But once you do it, you're like, oh, it's not that bad. And then once you keep doing it, you keep practicing it, it's like, no, it's just second nature, right? You just turn the camera on and boom. You pull this repairing the veil. It says forgiveness here. And I also pick up this week, there's going to be forgiveness. It makes a lot of sense. All the aspects here to Neptune this week. Mars making its trine to Neptune on the 28th. And then there being Mercury trine Neptune on the 31st. Neptune is retrograde, and with the Mars and the Mercury trine here, this could really, these transits here could really help you, because Neptune is retrograde, internally forgive yourself and be able to dissolve whatever things have kept you stuck, right? Dissolving it with compassion, love, and healing, right? And that could also be manifested externally with your relationships and with everything else that you're connected to. So you'll get a deeper understanding with that Mercury trine Neptune of your inner world. You'll be able to have a lot more compassion and understanding, which will help dissolve the blocks from you really feeling whole and connected to your higher self. And you'll also be able to show up in a very compassionate, loving way, graceful way with Mars trine Neptune as well. So that's what I feel like this card is saying. So this is good energy here for you, Cancer. So that's what I got for you. I'm gonna leave your reading here. I appreciate you for watching. Of course, if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link will be down below in the description. If you're newer to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, Cancer, I'm wishing you the best for the week, and I'll see you and talk to you in your next video.